right? I don't know. You know what? The dang preview box and the OBS, it's two totally different things because of 30 seconds of delay. And I wanted to go live when I wanted to go live, but you know what? I might have gone live when I was getting my headphones because that's where the preview was. I don't know how this works, but welcome to the stream. I just realized I got a cool ass shirt on, so I'm also going to be trying to listen to all of my songs on my playlist, which I'm at 17 right now. I'm at 100 songs on my playlist, but I've listened to 17 so far, so I haven't listened to all 100 yet, because I always exit YouTube and somehow it restarts and then I lose my place, but now that is not going to happen. So I'm going to get my light pad, wherever that is, and I'm going to get another piece of paper. Oh, you know what I could do? I could copy this, because, like, you know, it's dark enough, onto regular piece of paper, because cardstock's pretty thick, so the light doesn't transfer through it well, but with regular printer paper, it does. Regular printer paper does. Anyways, here's the page. I'm doing bricks. I done bricks over here. Just got this one done. Need to do bricks on this one. I'm not gonna lie, Chief. Cans. Anyways. So, also, that would also mean that I don't have to I wouldn't have to trace 11 by 17 on my tiny light box. Or light pad. It's a light pad. It's not a light box. I just say light box because that's what old animators used. Somewhere up to the 80s, early 90s, late 90s, something. Cinderella, Mickey Mouse, Popeye, done on light boxes. Hand trace. And that's the good shit. And that's a fact. So, gonna go get another piece of... I'm gonna go copy this. Going to go copy this onto a regular piece of paper. And it doesn't matter how dark it turns out. I just need the figures. And... no, I don't. I really don't. Yeah, I do. I don't know. But it'll be a nice brick background that I'll have. So I'm gonna go get that. Meanwhile, God, that scared me. What's this? Fat right hand glove. I think that's the best ones. But this is a light board. Shoot. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, this stream's a mess. Surprise. Really? Oh, wow. Okay, so, light pad, the piece of paper that I have to trace. If I wanted to trace it right, then I would trace this way, but then the top part's hanging off. Okay, so, yeah, gonna go copy it. And then I have my headphones, so copyright can't fuck me in the ass. 420. It's 420 on the replay right now. Although it did just like skip 10 seconds because, I don't know. I got... Put a pin in that, because that's going to be a long story. I won't be able to get work done. God. By the way, it's going to be about RAM. RAM. Pencils, ink, printer ink, clever, comedy 100, and that's a fact. So, the real reason why I'm doing this is because there's stuff that I have to cut away in editing, and I'm afraid that that's going to interfere with the bricks. That's why I'm tracing with the iPad. So, you know, there's an easier way to show you this, because it printed well. Hey, you see that damn thing that looks like a fucking tomato? There's 1, 2, 3, I think 3 or 4 of those. Gonna cut them all out. But that might get in the way of detail, so I'm just going to say fuck it and draw on a light pad because I can. And so what I'm going to do when I get to the what the fuck was that loud? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scan this in, and I purposely penciled it really, really dark because I'm gonna be honest, Steve, inking wasn't doing it for me. But penciled it really dark, and turns out when I tone curve it correctly, black and white, like it was inked. Take that how you want it. It may or may not be controversial. You know, Tuesday shit. But anyways, then I'm gonna shrink it down and stuff. But when I do tone curve it, and then I can magic wand the outside around them. Actually, I think. Oh, alright. So what'll happen is I'll magic wand stuff like this, this, and this, and inside here, right there. But then, actually, if I select this, then it's still gonna select all of that. So I wouldn't have to do over here. Anyways, my point being is that it's going to select from this bottom part of the border up. So then what I'll just do is I'll take the rectangle tool, cut straight across and then up, and then deselect it. Then I will cut out the background, and then I'll paste in what I'm about to draw, the bricks, and it's a straight on shot of a brick wall. So yeah, and then yeah, that'll be behind them, and then it'll look like they're fighting in front of a brick wall because they fucking are. Without further ado, my name is Adu. I love that line from iCarly. Let's get into this. Also, I love to add doots and dats. I don't know. Into my drawing, that's my version of detail. Besides shadow, because you know what? Not everything is shadow. Seeing his arm. Okay. See his shoulder? See right there at the top. Right there. Actually, no, that's not it. Okay, see his thigh. That it's not shadow, it's just rubble. Detail. I was watching Jim Lee ink Scott Williams pencils. And he's like, Scott's work is all about the doots and dats. And he said that if he just like scanned Scott's pencils in and like just darkened it a little, because he pencils so tightly, that it would look like he was inked. So, you know what? I might be destined to ink Jim Lee. No, I'm just kidding. Although that'd be cool, you know? One of my heroes right there. So freaking cool. Okay, now I need the wire, the cable. It's what it is, but the charger, use it to charge stuff. So I need that, but it's on my tab. It's connected to my tablet in the living room because I like to color in the living room. Also, speaking of coloring in the living room, not what I wanted. This is what I'm working on. It is Maxwell Edison majoring in medicine. Okay. With his Silver Hammer song by the Beatles, and also Rocky Raccoon, who was a cowboy at first, but then he inspired Rocket Raccoon. That is supposed to be great. What the fuck? Okay, so he was the inspiration for Rocky Raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy. And I was like, you know what? If he was a cowboy, how would he look? Parents are home. So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting two Paul McCartney songs against each other, and I might do it again. So I'm gonna go say hi to my parents, and then I'm going to also get my charger and mute this so that you don't hear them talking about my grades. Although that's not, yeah, whatever. Bye. very lucky I muted the stream. Um, anyways, I'm gonna keep it muted for a little bit, because a lot of crap's going on. So, just gonna, I'm gonna keep it muted for a bit, probably until my father leaves. And my mom's just gonna be in the living room, just chilling, chillax, and then she's gonna go sleep. She works third shift. I feel like I have to explain that every time because in case somebody is like, "Why does your mom sleep all day? Does she love?" Yes, she loves me. Anyways, yeah. So, and I'll tell you the story about the rain when I get back. Well, I mean, now there's somebody in chat, which I need. I need to mod. I need to. Ta-da! You're modded. Did you not see me type brick in the chat 10 minutes ago? You know where I was 10 minutes ago? No, I didn't. I did not. Well, anyways. What? Please don't beat me. Okay. So here's the pencils I'm doing. Don't worry, I won't give away any of the story. Yeah. So here's the pencils. No ink at all. All pencils. And then I copied it, and it was so, it was such precision with the pencil work that it actually printed very nicely. So, suck it, other viewers. What other viewers? Okay. Anyways, so the reason why I copied it was to see how well my pencils are. Wait. Okay. One more thing. And I copied it onto thinner paper than cardstock because light doesn't pass through cardstock, and I gotta put something over a light box, light pad. So, voila. So, I'm gonna be drawing bricks soon. Probably while you're at online school. So, suck it, people who do online school. Imagine doing, school in the summer when you're supposed to have a break, bitch. You know, summer exists for a reason, and it's exactly not for that. I gotta say, you might be educated, but you're retarded as frick. I just realized there's a mess in the background, but, do I really care? This room's a mess, why can't my desk be? So, things seem to be calm out there, but I will mute them if they get loud, because that's a thing that's going to happen sometime, whether Peace comes in or when it starts talking. Did you schedule a doctor's appointment? Probably not, man. Probably. So let's put that in there so that it doesn't get in the way. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, well, I am gonna mute the stream because I have to go get the freaking charger that I was supposed to go get a long time ago. Insertion complete. Okay. I'm gonna be honest to you. Sitting and standing hurts. I've done. Bye, for. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Dad just left, and so yeah, gonna get to it. So today's off to a pretty nice start. I get up at 4 every morning, and I start drawing. I was doing this third panel, bricks, where it's just I just did the horizontal ones, and that's the one you gotta worry about perspective with. And so it went pretty nicely. It was 6 o'clock, and my alarm went off, and I had to go to football. So yeah, football. I don't. We always have it Monday through Thursday. I think we also have it tomorrow because it's the first couple weeks. But I'm not sure. Okay. And then, yeah. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of pain and suffering for the first time since November. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months. So that was nice. And standing and sitting have been terrible because that means I have to activate muscles that have been used tirelessly. Did I use that word correctly? I think I did. I had orange juice that's still sitting here from this morning, and 2 eggs. So, yeah. And then when I got home from football, I did a Sudoku outside with some coffee, listened to my music, which is how I got to 17 videos. Nice. And it just occurred to me that there's probably a lot of 69s in Sudoku. It's really nice. So, I'm hungry again. I'll be darned. My mom's awake, so I can't. So yeah. I'm gonna start inking, listening to my music, probably have my headphones off so that I can hear myself talk. Because I love to hear myself talk. No. Because when I don't hear myself talk, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm mumbling. And that's just what I'm doing right now. But, and I could say the same thing over and over. And you guys wouldn't hear that. And you guys would tune out and you wouldn't see my awesome art. Anyways. Oh, crap. So in my Rogue live stream that didn't get uploaded because I didn't have the right settings, I spent 9 hours on that guy, damn it. My keycat came in, and he's like, ooh, earbuds. I will end your earbuds. He, broke my left earbud. I can't listen out of it anymore because he chewed on it. He's lucky he's cute. He's so lucky. He's so lucky. He's a little kitty. Oh. Anyway. Okay, well, what I'll do is I'll turn it up to what I feel is appropriate, and then I will take it off, go to the delay that's 30 seconds, listen for that, then we'll see. It's good. I will take it off. Hey. Go to the delay that's 30 seconds. What up? Listen for that. Then we'll see. So my headphones aren't plugged in. It's a little loud. I'll just. So my headphones aren't plugged in. I love how I just screamed and then. Yeah. It's a little loud. Alright, yeah, that's good enough. Anyways. So, I'm gonna start drawing. I love how I just. Okay, I'm gonna mute that. Then, I'm going to start drawing. Watch this. It's cool as freak. Please don't left click. Scary darkness. Ta-da! And look at that. My drawing shows through really nicely. So. Actually, did it shrink it? Shut up. Oh, it moved it up. Going to use this for reference. Can you guys hear my music? I'm not sure. Because it's a good song, but like. I'm scared. So. let's just see how this looks. It takes so long to shut off. I think I'll call. I don't know what it's called. I don't know. Okay, don't have time for an ad like that. Okay, Ben E. King. So you can kind of see, or at least I can, kind of see where it cuts off this page. So you know what, that's pretty good. So I'll have to line up the end of the page with that. So then I think what we'll do is trace it like that, so that we have a point of reference. So now I'm going to. This is a good song. I freaking love this song, dude. Boom, stapler. See, stuff like this is gonna happen. So, stuff like stapler. It's gonna happen. So, that's why I drew that point of reference. I'll soon erase it because it's not gonna be of any use to us. Sorry, dude. But line it up, line it up, line it up, line it up. Okay, okay. And what? Hold on. I'm not muted. What? Yep. Okay. So that's not working well. Well. As I walk this land of broken dreams. Okay, so now that's good. That's good. And confusion. Alright, so now we got the pages lined up right. That's great. Because honestly, did I really need to do that though? It's gonna be like the entire. Is it really though? It might be. I don't know. Depends on what kind of mood I'm in. I'm not gonna go around the characters with the top page because I might use that as another background for another thing in case I get too lazy. And look at that. Oh. I'm trying to put the stapler back in my drawer. At least I'm fairly confident that's what it was. Fucking love this song, dude. I just got bangers after bangers on this playlist, dude. Hey, you guys want to see some cans? Other cans? When I draw from meals, I'm dang. Okay. I'm taking reference from Rob Liefeld for James Ray's challenge to take inspiration from a reference but not copy the reference exactly. Sadly, he's not doing his live streams until further notice. However long that will be. It sucks because that's what helped me start getting up at 4 in the morning. But you know what? Whatever he's doing, it is very important. So, should we get to it? I think we should. Alright. Okay, so on one of my references that I have, the bricks are probably the one most consistent inconsistencies that I have, where around the window it's like a tiny sliver of a brick until it's that line stuff. What is it? I don't know. And then also the window is 3 bricks tall. It's 3 bricks high up from the ground. And then I don't know how tall it is, but you know what? That doesn't really matter because it's taller than them and it's just not going to be in shot. So, I'm going to have... What if I framed them? Like, see, my normal borders, on the 11 by 17 piece of paper that I choose, two 8.5 by 11 pieces of paper that I have taped together to make 11 by 17. I line up the millimeters so that they're just barely on the page, or maybe barely off. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. No. And then that'll be the bottom panel. That'll be the bottom border. And then I go to the side, and these large inch marks, those are my side borders. So I took off half an inch. This staple is half an inch in. I didn't even mean to do that. I did not even mean to do that. I am so happy. I'm so happy. So that must mean that cutoffs in printing are 1/4 of an inch. Hi, kitty cat. Hi. Can I mute it? No. Sometimes I get mutes on airplanes.
You look different. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay.
Probably just wake up 1 o'clock.
Okay. She started it.
Are you muted?
No.
Oh, okay. Where's Kitty Cat? You fit in there. Hey. Put your butt in there. Turtle. He's a baby. Okay, good night. I love you.
Love you. Bye.
Goodbye, I love you. Good night.
Love you. Bye. Good night. Bye. I He gets like Batman. Looks like Batman. Bang. So from the staple to the edge of this piece of paper, it's 8 inches. But a regular piece of paper is 8.5 by 11. So that 8.5. So that took away half an inch. And I stapled it somehow. I don't know how. Right on the endage of the border, the printer, the cutoff of the printer, and it's kind of like the same down here. So that must mean that it's 1/4 of an inch. That is very, very useful. And I could also tell where the cutoff over here is if I wanted to. I just also, can you guys hear Big Mouse Track in the background? To say, I could have done this before. One-eighth of an inch. So, you know what? That's actually pretty handy. So I know how to frame stuff. So that means that my borders should be in frame. So the panel, the borders are half an inch off, which is probably what I'm going to do down here, which is going to be the sidewalk. I make the panels half an inch, which is what how long the inch marks are on this ruler. Used to be a T-square. Isn't anymore, sadly. God, these are gonna be some giant bricks. So let's just say that, because like the windowsill is at hip level. So she's standing more straight up than he is. This is Valentina, by the way. That's all I'm gonna give away, Matt. That's all I'm gonna give away. Might do it in promotions too, so it doesn't really matter. This is Match, of course. There's a cat cleaning himself on my bed. Wonderful. So but Valentina's standing more straight up than Match because Match is lunging and she's just like quick stepping away. So let's just say that that's at the height of the windowsill. Actually, that's yeah. Okay. Make it just above her waist because we can. Because she's bent down some, so it's actually 3.5 bricks, but they are kind of more towards the end of the window because she was running away, and the Match is like, no bitch. Boom. Took the person. So they're over here. What's PC laughing at? Oh, that's not good. That's a tangent. A tangent with the border. With the top panel. Stop blowing so PC. Oh my gosh. That is PC. so that's the edge of the window. Okay, well, let's figure out how. Okay, so that could be one. That could be another one. Then another one. No, they're not even. I have an eraser. I literally always use my other eraser, but right now I decided no. So now I'm going to. So eat that. That looks good. I could, since this is 4 bricks, I could measure. Okay, we'll say 4 7/8. Okay, you know what? Just I don't care. Oh, you know what? That's good. It doesn't have to be exact because you know what? Who really cares? It's bricks. You know, the bricks don't matter to the story. They matter to keep you from just thinking that I'm a one shot. And it also puts the reader in the setting. So, but I mean, it's not like, ooh, this brick means something, because, you know what? Literally, I can't say literally all the time, but mostly literally all the time. The brick does not mean anything. It just means it's a freaking brick at a freaking college. That's where this is. It's a local college. And it's just vibing, dude. It's just vibing. Okay. I didn't make sure it was level, but you know what? Who cares? Actually, I don't want the window part to be... I've done that mistake twice today. Where I think, oh, this is where this is how thick it's going to be. But it's really not, because tangents... I learned what tangents are from Todd Knock. I heard Jim Lee talking about how something on a page created a tangent when I was watching one of his Twitch streams on YouTube. Those are fun to watch because they got they're so long that you can't watch one in one sitting, especially if you're a high schooler. So I would watch them when we had free time in class or when we switched classes and so yeah, it would take me a long time to finish them, but you know what? It always kept me occupied. So yeah. Measure out. Okay. it is 3/8. It's a great thing about having a ruler. A clear ruler too, like you can see what you're measuring. Yeah. So, yeah, you can keep consistencies. Alright, let's just see if we can, like, oh, that's good. Like, try and see if the bricks, oh yeah, okay, well, anyways, if they match up with any of the, like, millimeter lines, we'll just go with that. Just like how I would do the border. So it's kind of living on a memory in this page. Clear rulers, ta-da! I'm not caring about the figures unless it creates a tangent, then I'll try to avoid that. Fix it somehow, some way, subway, and right at the end of the page. Okay. So it looks like the American flag. It's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stripes. It's not entirely the American flag, but that's cool. I'm gonna try and let's just lean back. So, oh, okay. So, can you see it on that? No, you can't. You know what I could do after this is I could take the staple off, and I could line it up, and then I could see how it does. Oh, I'm going to use. Anyways. Alright, so on this panel, the inside edge of the windowsill, it actually is a tangent, or it's not really a tangent because it's something that's unappealing, but you can't really tell because it's connected with that line. So I don't know if I'll do that again right here. It'll be cheating, but you know what? Shortcuts in art aren't always the best. In fact, a lot of times you probably just shouldn't. But you know what? When it's a time saver, don't trace. Do not trace. Then it's pretty good. So, and like nobody's gonna notice because there's a border around it. So, but this one you might notice. This one might be noticeable. So, I don't think I'll need the light box anymore, but I'll keep it because I'm gonna be honest. The previous owner of this desk wasn't very nice to it. Peace name was the previous owner of this desk. So, now that it's like, I'll switch to this one. It is. Alright. You see the lines good? Alright. You know, I kind of want to flip this actually. Because now it looks like I'm left-handed. Sorry, that's... Now it looks like I'm left-handed. I was holding it in my left hand. It doesn't really matter. I can always reset it. Break. I might work with the light, because you can see the lines better. Right? Oh, I don't know. I think I will, just because I can. Anyways. So I've been saying that I'll talk about RAM, but I haven't. Ooh. Well, you know what? Congratulations. I'm going to talk about RAM. Also, there's no perspective lines on this, so that's nice. The other day, the new mod. Oh, that's nice. Half an inch, which is at the inch tick mark. He gave me some RAM. I bought the RAM off of him because he bought the wrong RAM. Huh. You expect from a Twitch streamer. Alright, that it's it's gonna be blackened anyway, so that's fine. So I bought some RAM, $60 worth of laptop RAM. I actually got a $14 discount because I'm a streamer. Yeah. So I was selling my art, but turns out that's not really legal because of copyright. But I'm not gonna sell like 11 by 17 match drawings because who the fuck is Match? Huh? You know, do people know who Match is? No. But they will. They will. So, yeah. Alright, so now gonna look at my references I just have pulled up over here. Okay, so this one's a full one, but not this one. So it's I like to break up the bricks sometimes because like the light's hitting it right there, and you know it's not always full. Oops. You gotta be careful not to reference the wrong line. But it's like sometimes it fades out, you know? So not everything is a 100% line. I'm experimenting with that on backgrounds, which doesn't look too bad, but I'm going with an eraser to do that. I'm experimenting with it on backgrounds. Maybe I'll start doing it on characters. Don't know, but I don't know. So now we got a brick right here. This one might be a full one because it might be have a shadow cast over it, but I don't really shade backgrounds because I'm too lazy. Flat out honest there. But like, when am I ever not 100 with you guys? Yeah. So now you just draw where you think bricks should go. Like where the end of bricks should go. Because, again, not everything is 100% brick. Brick Obama. Ta-da. Okay, you know what, that's... I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a surreal image about Obama. Call it Barack Obama. You know, I mean, I heard this song once in last year, in freshman year, or no, sophomore year, and I was like, oh, cool, I'm gonna add it. But now that I like listen to it, it's like, it's a song about hoeing around. Like, she doesn't know if the man's gonna be there. The man's is gonna be there in the morning. It's like, dude, you shouldn't have like slept around if you didn't, if you wanted to know if he was gonna be there in the morning, you know. Kind of the problem I have with this song, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. It's done. It was 50 years ago. I don't usually like to do like more than 3 breaks. 3 breaks in a brick, so because then it's like 2 spaced down. There's just like too much going on with it. Okay, I love this song, but it has a 10-second just 10-second silence. It's like, dude, it has a 10-second silence at the end. It's like, why? Let me go back to my stream, and there we go. Did I finish my story about Ram? I don't think I did. Anyways. Here it goes. So yeah, I bought the RAM. And I installed it, and you know what? I'm being hunted. It's like I feel like it's not working. And Brett said that it takes the average of the two, and I already have a 4 in there, and he gave me an 8. So I was like, so I'm at 6, and he was like, no, you're at 4. I was like, dumbass, learn how to fucking average. Anyways. I could ink over myself. I kind of want to do that now. I want to ink myself over a light box. Because it's so clear. The lines are so crisp and clear. They copied like that. I'm a world-class penciler, dude. Just kidding. Inking wouldn't be a bad way to get into the comic industry. In fact, if I do get it, I'll be pretty happy. I'm drawing comics, and that's all. That's what I've been wanting to do. And so, but like, it's not my. It's not. It's the final art, but I didn't come up with it. You know. It's the 10-second delay I was talking. Oh my gosh. So that's why I want to be a penciler, is because I created the image. I created the story. In the end, you see the inker's work. You really see the colorist's work, but who came up with the layout? You know. No disrespect to inkers. Inkers are so awesome. But that's why I want to be a penciler. Also, it's more fun. I don't know. I haven't been inking for a bit, except for if it's a one-off character like the domino I showed you earlier. I did a Thanos last week. I inked that, you know, and it was actually, it was a nice turn for a bit, but yeah. I'm going back to penciling. Penciling's more fun. But then, that Maxwell Edison majoring in medicine, his name is Edison. I looked it up, confirmed. I did both of those characters with blue line and inked them, and so trying to figure out how to get rid of blue line, that was kind of a task, but I had more fun inking that than I had inking. It felt better inking on that than graphite. I think it's because, like, the contrast, you know, like, there's not a lot of contrast between black ink and dark pencils, so I think it was just, like, easier on my eyes and not all moody and stuff, you know. Also, the blue line didn't smudge, so one thing I just is smudging. Smudging, dude. Y'all see it? I gotta get rid of it. Just listen to Under the Boardwalk by the Drifters. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this wooden pencil. I tried... see this boot? Yeah. Heavily darkened with this pencil. I do a lot of stuff with my 05 mechanical pencil. The one that I'm about to switch back to. The one I've been using the whole time. And it goes, you know, it's very versatile. Feels very nice. And it's able to do sketch layouts, what's it called? Figure study, what's it called? Figure sketching. It's able to do that, and then I go over it with my kneaded eraser, which I lost in the living room. It's in there somewhere. I hope my mom didn't think it was just a gray doo-doo and throw it out. I don't know. But then it's what I use to go in and darken the lines. I sketch with it, I darken the lines that I want to keep, I go over it with a kneaded eraser, and then I go back over it with it again. And so when I get to large black areas, then I'll just lightly go over it, just... And it actually comes out pretty dark. It says it's HB lit, but you know what? It's pretty nice. I don't know. I'm not one to judge lead because I really don't know the difference, but who cares? Oh! So... Billy Joel, Piano Man. Piano! What bar is Billy Joel going to? Like, my man's. Look me up. Just get in the name. And probably will be for life. Dude. You think Valentine has cans? Dude! On my bitch. Busy man slowly gets stoned. And they're sharing the drink they call loneliness. And it's better than drinking alone. Okay. So, yeah. So, I was selling my art to make $60 so I can get some RAM. And I was successful in getting the RAM, but then the lady at FedEx was like, we shouldn't have printed these in the first place. Because, they got, there was a smudge, or, there was something in the middle of it. I don't know what it was, but it would totally mess up the experience of looking at it, especially if you looked at it up close, and it was really apparent on the rogue drawing. But, the one that I didn't stream, I streamed it, but, it didn't post. What are you doing here? And so I had to go in and get those reprinted. I was worried about going in there and, Karen's always asked for a manager. I was afraid of being labeled Karen. They just, come right back at me with, we shouldn't have printed these in the first place. Bitch! God, Detone. You just, I don't want her to print my stuff, so. I don't want to print anything that I do now, because you know what? We didn't get off on a great foot, so. And then so when I print anything that's match stuff, I don't want her to print it. Oh my gosh. But the other lady that helped me reprint it took me over to the computer and we figured out which files they were. I also had a new Thanos one that I wanted to print, so they allowed me to print that. But then, yeah. She was nice. She could help me print that. Just never mind. I was worried that was gonna be like, it's gonna sound like a freaky deed. And as I said it, it's like, huh, you're right. You better take cover. So, lesson learned. If you're ever scared of something, don't be scared, because there's something even scarier. So you know what, just fear the best, get the worst. Yeah, or something, I don't know. Or maybe you don't fear anything and then they don't attack you at your fear, you know? I don't fear anything. Good for you, man. I think these dudes are from Australia. Men at work. Do come from a land down under. I also have Who Can It Be Now? My favorite Men at Work song. Because it's like, it has such an introverted message. Don't come in, I don't need running. So you know what? And also the sax solo is great. So when I shrink the 11 by 17, it's actually going to be 1/4 instead of half. Because a half sheet of paper which is what I'm going to print at, is 1/4 the size of 11 by 17. So that means that for every 4 pixels that's scanned in, it'll turn into 1 pixel when I shrink it down. So. So I don't know how many doots and dats I'm going to lose, but you know what? At least they'll see that I put that detail in there. Okay, so that's the actual bricks done. Let's turn this off. Also, sidewalks. One bit, twice side, baby. Ta-da, ta-da. So now I'm going to make sure that they have a sidewalk. They have sidewalk panels. I can't hear the song. So it should be 11 inches, so it would be 4.5. No, 5.5. In the middle. Okay, now that's all. That's it for the doots and no, it's not. I still gotta do doots and dats. I'm gonna get rid of this, and I'm gonna have to redraw that, but it's okay because it's not that. It's not that difficult. You know, I might turn this into the cover. Because it's showing off Match and Valentina. Those are the two main characters in this. Valentina's not a main character, she's the main antagonist. So that'd be a cool introduction to her on the cover. And I'll actually draw it at 11 by 17, so I might think like you know what I could do? I could once again trace over it. Oh crap, that's off. And then I could color with markers. Which is probably what I'm gonna do with all the pages, I don't know. And then I'll scan it in at 600 DPI because I scanned in my Deadpool at 350 DPI, which is what and that's what Fire Alpaca imports it as. So that's what I was like, yeah, maybe. But then it printed out like blurry and stuff, and I was like, never mind. So the more dots per image, the more resolution, the better I'll feel about it. So I might redraw that though. I don't know. I don't need to know. Alright, so now comes in the doots and dats. You don't have to do it on every brick like I did on this. Really see, it's really apparent. It's on every brick. I was just going in, scratching some stuff in, because bricks aren't the most clean thing in the world. So .130, 1 minute or 1 hour 30 seconds. So awesome. Same time this record over. You ain't heard nothing yet. Waiting on me to drop some low. Find that Pete and then drop my meat. Yeah, I don't think he's talking about me I mean, he's talking about meat, but he's not talking about butchering it. You know? I chopped some meat, I'd totally butcher it. Dude, if... It might take you a second to get, but... Think about meat. I don't really do stuff in the middle of the bricks, because that's where most of the light's hitting, and you know what, some of the detail might disappear, but you know what, it just kind of looks sometimes empty. I'm back the same old man. I'm gonna put on the gloves to avoid oils making marks. So, but I do gotta go to the bathroom though, I'm not gonna lie. I might be able to finish this before lunch, or maybe at lunchtime, depending on how much I'm just barely less than a minute ahead of the preview than it is on OBS, so that's pretty cool. Depending on how fast I do all these dudes and nats. So, a couple times, this is now 3, I've hidden pie in the, I have hidden pie, not the food, the symbol, in all these doots and dats, and you know what, if you can find it, I'll give you a shout out. Yeah. So, I don't know how many times I will add pie. This is 3. Honestly, I forgot where I put all the pies. But there's 2 on this page. Not this piece of paper page, but like the page that read, there will be 2 pies on it. So, and that will totally suck if it gets lost in translation of shrinking. You know, when I first got Fire Alpaca, and that was a pie there, but I don't want it to be a pie. When I first got Fire Alpaca with a screen tablet, display tablet, which I'm going to get another one of soon, hopefully. Might get a job. I also am going to use some of the money that I got from sales. So, I did math on Fire Alpaca. I just, like, when I wanted to figure out pixelation, because MS Paint doesn't have, layers, first of all, is why I used Paint. It doesn't have layers. I didn't have to waste my time exporting layers. So I would try and figure out pixels with it. So Fire Alpaca is a neat program. I'm probably not gonna get finished before lunch. I'm probably gonna finish probably at 12:10. Because I'm just too lazy to go in and erase that. Huh. I'm just gonna probably turn this way because I can. You stop me up. They always play this when it's kickoff time, like any kind of kickoff at the Chiefs games. Like you just scored kickoff time, boom. Stop me up, baby, never stop, never stop, never stop. You make the woman cry. That's not what the part of the song that I meant, but it is a part of the song, kind of. I never took the time to like actually learn the lyrics. I mean, like that's the case for every song. You just like somehow just magically know it one day. I mean, like not magically. It's just like you mumble it, and then you start to figure out words and stuff, and then it's like, I can sing the whole song. I have 100 songs that I can do that with. I should try to do that with. I can't do that with all of them, but I can do it with a lot of them. And that is something I'm very proud of. Okay, my God, I have a thing for redheads. Like, redheads, oh my gosh. So, you know what, just one OnlyFans pic of Asmaranthe, and I will be set for life. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a simp for her. And I'm adding curls to the ends of the lines, which I don't really do. Especially if it's like on a character. I don't really do curls like that. But you know what? It's happening. I kinda like it. It's 11. What's Mom doing awake? I mean, peasants keep you awake, Billy. Why? Yeah, nobody in the chat. And bricks kind of have like holes in them, so yeah, I'll just insert a bunch of nipples in there. James Race kind of does the dudes and nats, but he adds more circles, like on his characters. I add circles on these brick backgrounds, but I don't do that with the characters. I just do lines. I just do straight lines. And sometimes when there's like a fold, I'll do something like this, where I go the direction of the fold and then I'll shade it in. So. Your help.
There might be something wrong with your prostate.
Yeah. Like, how'd you know? Oh, bye, Kit Kat. I forgot you were in here. So, last night... Okay. Kit Kat, Reggie likes to lick us whenever he can. He just thinks we're delicious. And I don't know why, but you know what? I'm a snake. And Reggie does not lie. So I thought he was out of my room last night, and I closed my door. And I closed my door, thinking that he was out of the room so that he couldn't come back in and lick me. It's 4 in the morning when I wake up, and then jump! Oh my gosh! I didn't open my door last night. There was still a cat in there. He was like sleeping under my bed or something. I might have pizza rolls for lunch. So he was in here all night, and I didn't hear him trying to get out, so that's good. Like, dude, you scared me. Okay, I'm just gonna turn it back this way. I don't know. Off. Takes so long to turn off. I know. Okay, so I'm driving an old truck car. What's a Suburban? I don't know. SUV? Is it an SUV? Might be, I don't know. Traverses. That's the other car that I drive. It's me, mom's, but it's broken and stuff, so I don't know. Anyways, the tires are bad on it, so I have to go put compressed air in them every day. And so, like, once you turn the compressed air on, you just gotta wait for it to finish. I was like, how do I turn you off? Pineapple. That's the safe word. Get out. Just get out. You know what's weird? I have been listening to music for like an hour and 30 minutes with the headphones right here. And I've been able to talk the whole time. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that it worked. It's 12:06 lunchtime is 6 minutes ago, so. Okay, so this ends up being 2 hours. 120 minutes. Recorded. I time lapse. I go to YouTube and I recorded at times 2 speed. 60 minutes. It's 16 divided by. Or what's 60 divided by 16? Because 16 is the most that OpenShot will let me time lapse. Thank you, cat. So, actually, yeah, that'll be pretty good. Nice, like 5-minute how-to on bricks. That's something more suitable for like a perspective something. So. You're like, come on, can we lunch? I'm already, hold on. As soon as I get this done, I'll go eat lunch, okay? So, you know what that means? It means you're getting in the way of lunch. My hands are so cold. It's what happens when you draw. And he is on my back. He's going to get on my back. No? So I also need to pee. I went before the stream, but you know what? I pee 11 times a day. Something might be wrong with my prostate. Okay, you're just gonna get on my back, and then you're just not gonna. Oh, yeah, oh, whatever. I'm not there anyways. So. Why do people like soccer so much? Cool, you're kicking a ball around. What? Europe, your football sucks. America's football sucks. You want to scrap, dude? You want to scrap, mate? Sorry, I don't deal with cigarettes. What's a cigarette? We call them bags. That's what I say, bitch. I'm so lucky that I don't want to monetize this channel. Okay. See what I mean? So I got 2 more rows to go. I gotta do. I might eat lunch while doing this. You know what? I will. Darren. It could be Beyonce or Mac and Knife. Oh my gosh, no, you fucking hell. Son of a bitch. Oh god, I thought I was about to lose my spot in my playlist. I never get to finish my playlist. Okay. I'm gonna need you guys to watch my phone, and if YouTube closes, I'm gonna kill myself. Because then that means I'll have to restart all my songs, and I don't know which ones I already listened to, and I don't want to skip them, but I also want to listen to all my songs. Just once. That's what's keeping me from adding more songs, and I found a lot more songs I want freaking add because they're so freaking good. Can you go pee? Okay, so I made. Remember, sitting hurts. gives me an orgasm. A lot of pain. Made some pizza rolls in the meantime. So you guys want a good song recommendation? Good old fashioned number one by Queen. A reason why I don't think people have heard it because you know why? It doesn't have 100 million views like Radio Gaga or 400 million views like I want to be free or however many million views Killer Queen has. In fact, I don't think that has 100 million either. Anyways, they're all so it's so good, it's so groovy, but like not a lot of people listen to it, you know. But it's so good. So it only has like 20 million views. I mean that's still a lot, but I mean like people listen to it like I want to break free, which is also another good one. But you've heard it. You've heard of it at least. I haven't heard it until like last week. I love it. So groovy, my dudes. Okay, anyways. So if people listen to it like that, I wouldn't have to be saying I recommend it. You would just go watch. You listen. You just go listen to it. You would just go listen to it. Is that fair? Anyways. Okay, let's listen to what is this? Beyond the Sea. Alright, while we eat some pizza rolls, this is what heaven feels like, everybody. Drawing, listening to music, and eating pizza rolls. I couldn't honestly describe it better than. I forgot that I have my headphones like this. That's good. Okay, I am at an hour on my OBS. I am at 59 minutes on the replay. I'll have a drink. I could have had Kool-Aid, but I don't want Kool-Aid. I could have had tea, but I don't want tea. You could drink milk, chocolate, or regular. But I just... does it mix with pizza rolls? I mean, like, I guess it does. I mean, you can tell them apart, but, like... It's just, it's the law not to do it. Why don't you do that? It's the law! You have to have, like, pizza sauce to drown it down, you know? to eat it. You have to have it. You could have, soda. Soda's the best thing to go with pizza. Yeah. But I don't have soda. Nor do I have the money for soda because I don't have a job. I'm broke. No, it's Southern Nights by Glenn Campbell. Campbell. I don't know. People say Campbell, like can bowl, like the bowl can don't run across the field unless you can do it in 9 seconds because the bowl can do it in 10. That kind of bowl. So Cam Newton, super fast bowl. But like, why do you spell it like Campbell if you don't want it pronounced like that? I don't know, like Stephen or Stephen. Like there's Stephen Curry, but other people say, but other people's are pronounced like Stephen. Like, what the frickin' retards. My name's simple. E-R-I-C. No K. Do not add a K. Do not add a Y. Or CK. With other people, you could add a K, you could add a Y. You could add a Y and K. YCK. I don't know. But I mean, like, C is the first letter in the alphabet that people think about when they hear K. So, that's how you should spell my name. The first letter that makes a K sound in the alphabet. I can listen to See, I decided to listen to Come On Eileen one day. I was like, oh yeah, I know this song. This is that song. And then it led me to another song, which is Jack Wilson's I'm heaven when you smile. And now I like it better than Come On Eileen. So, what Jack Wilson is originally by Van Morrison, but Come On Eileen, I'm pretty confident is by Dexys Midnight Runners. And I used to have the music video on it, on my playlist, but then it got like privated. I was like, bruh. I had 100 songs. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a drawing. It was Captain America, but I kind of don't really like it. I'm gonna be honest with you. But like, I didn't get all the way through it, so that's why I'm doing it now. So, what? Okay, so 100 songs. Just trying to do a full listen to my playlist. I decided I'm not gonna do it as a challenge because you know what? I just need to listen to it. I need to get it done soon. If I'm not gonna do it, if I'm not gonna do it with a challenge, if I'm gonna do it as a challenge, I'll never get it done because my computer doesn't have space. And then it'll just never get done, and I'll never listen to all my songs, and I can't add more, and they'll get lost, and I don't know. Anyways, so that was one of the songs that had to get removed, and it made from 99 songs to, or from 100 songs to 99 songs. And another one was "Come and Get Your Love," I think. I don't think just like never stay posted, dude. Oh man, I love this one. But I had to remove like 4 songs and add back 4 more songs. On this lift of the dreams I own. It's one of my mom's favorite songs. And it's number 1 on my playlist when I play it regularly. But and sometimes it's the first one that gets played. You know, like it does that I think more than a lot of other songs that are on my playlist. I don't know. But it's nice, so you know what, I like it. Oh, you see this fat boy piece of roll? Damn boy, he's thick. Anderson Streets. Alright. So I was trying to listen to all of them like yesterday or something. I don't know. I forgot. But it was like updating. I was like, that's probably why I can't. No, I wasn't trying to listen to all of them yesterday. I was watching a video, then I clicked off of it, and then I saw YouTube just like said installing. I was like, what? Why? And then it resets. It closed the video you were watching and resets all your searches back to whatever tab they are, respectively, and gives you new recommendations and stuff. And it's like, oh my gosh, that's why I'm never gonna get to finish this. I don't know what I'm gonna do after this, after my bricks, because then that's that page is done. I'm gonna be honest, Chief, my page rate is not good. I'm giving myself way too much time on this, so I might start setting times. I don't know. Fat pizza roll, fat pizza Hey, wait a minute. She kissed me. I'm at 6,900 YouTube notifications, so that's pretty nice. Okay. Can you guys watch Dean Martin real quick? Make sure he doesn't turn off. Make sure he doesn't pineapple. I'm gonna go put this in the sink. Wash my hands. Come back. Do some more. I don't have a drink. Oh, yeah. I was watching Avengers. And they said what SHIELD means. No, I was watching Iron Man. They said what SHIELD means. Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement Logistics Division. SHIELD. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I think they should work on that. I think they should probably make it an acronym. Stuck in the middle with you. I don't have that song on my playlist, nor do I have it memorized. It's just surface level, of course. But you know what? You gotta start somewhere. Okay, now we're going back to work. I forgot that I'm not wearing my headphones like that. Okay, done rubbing my eye. I really said okay really nasally, I'm not gonna lie to you. See, okay, let me pull up. Whoops. Anyways, let me pull up my reference that I have for my for this. Alright, this is what I have. You know, you see that there's not the dudes and dats on all of them, you know? And also I'm gonna do these black shiny areas too, so ta-da. Okay, guys, I'm not being honest. I've gotten mistaken for another kid that is of the Mexican ethnicity. I mean, I'm Mexican, but like, do I look like it? Am I really dark enough to classify as Mexican? Am I really? Cause like, I was like, and then at a jazz competition, my brother and Stan, they're like, "Whoa, that guy looks like you." And I didn't have my glasses on. So me being the big brain that I am, didn't wear them. So I was like, "Well, you guys really think I'm that dark?" I'm like, "Do I really? Am I really that dark?" 'Cause I legit got mistaked by a principal as a Mexican. I mean, not really mistaked, but mistook. But I don't really think I'm that dark. Magic moment, magic moment. Love the song. Love this song. And it's thanks to Sandlot. You know, it's a great song, and I'm so glad that I found it with a really great childhood song, childhood movie. That's why it is going to be forever one of my favorite songs. Sandlot was a great movie. Now I'm running out of creative ways to add dudes and nats in here. So. Okay, last row. And then I'll do the bricks on the actual page that I have because I don't need to like edit around anything, so I'll actually be doing stuff on that. So because it's not like spaced out like this, it's spaced out a lot farther. I just probably won't add as many dudes and nats. It totally will not be as dense as stuff like this. This is really dense. It's more dense than a Karen. Is that and all? I think this would be fun to play in jazz band. Move that over there because I can. Okay, even though this is Duke Ellington, I freaking love Count Basie though. Him versus Glenn Miller for King of Swing. I mean, like, King Composer of Swing. No. I mean, the King of Swing. I forgot what that was. I'm not gonna lie to you. Can you guys hear that? Anyways, once again, no disrespect to bassists, but I'm gonna be honest, Chief. Bass solos are one of the worst things to happen to jazz. Like, dude, you can't hear them. You can't hear them. Like, dude, like, you might be putting down a great bass line, but dude, if you want to get your ideas out there, just like switch to a different instrument, dude. And I'm gonna be honest, God, oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've been in jazz band. I'm not gonna lie, Chief, I'm forgetting the names of people, dude. I just had it. Ow. John Coltrane, gosh. Okay. Charlie Parker and John Coltrane. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna bring up Charlie Parker right now. Although I think that was him that was the king of swing. That? Him? Or Miles Davis? Anyways. I don't really like John Coltrane solos. Like, it's just notes. It's not really like rhythmic. Okay, now it's just notes. There's like no rhythm. That's why I like Miles Davis' solos better. So. But I do like John Coltrane's compositions. Okay, gonna turn that down. Okay, well that's bricks done. Okay, so then we'll do some sidewalk. See, this is like the stuff that I'm gonna do with the sidewalk on the original page. Everything is on. I just want to convey that it's not clean. It's about as clean as an incognito an incognito tab if it had search history. No, that's not true. I just wanted to say that. So that's sidewalks. I should probably like get a real overhead camera. Like I have a camera. The thing is, my computer takes micro SD cards. Why? So now we're gonna have like cables or something and flash drives, and there's something that you can put your SD card into, and then it has a USB thingy at the end, so you can plug it into your computer, and then yeah. We used to have one of those, but it's broken and lost, so not gonna do me any good, but I guess you guys can probably hear that. What can make me feel this way? My girl, by the temptations. Sweet song in the birds and trees. Me feel this way, my girl, my girl, my girl, my girl. Get my baby. Just baby, one man can come. Oh, I knew it. I knew that this was going to be the next one. What?
When did you start?
2 hours ago.
Okay, bye.
I want you to want me. I need you to need me. I know you love me. I'm begging you to beg me. Can I keep it on going? I want you to want me. See, now this is a song that not a lot of people know because it only has 11 million views, the one that I'm listening to. So, which I think is the best one, of course. But it's I Want You to Want Me by Cheap Trick. The guys who played Surrender, Surrender, don't give yourself away. My uncle played with them. Played trumpet on that song. So cool. But what did I said earlier? Good old fashioned little boy. That one, it has twice as many views as this one, but I mean, it's still a lot. But like, dang bro, pump those numbers up, dude. So that's that. But my dad knows it, so like it's not a song that a lot of people know, so I'm actually happy that I know it because one day after hunting it came on in the car and my dad started singing it, I started singing it, I was like, whoa, we both know this song, but not a lot of people do. It's like, I found this on my own too, so my music just makes me more awesome. Now it looks like eyes that are just gonna get crossed out. It's making me cry. It's doing it now. Makes me cry. Well, that's not translating as well as I wanted it to through the paper, but because of all the negative space there are in the characters, it's going to end up in color. But you know what? I think that this as a standalone image, that's pretty cool. Where we are. So now, funny message written on my smudge sheet, on my smudge card. Ha, poop, ha. Funny, dude. So now I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put it on my bed, just toss it, okay. Didn't hit Kato because he's not in here, he's laying down on my chair in the living room. He's a good boy. Ah! But my mom says that she hates I want you to want me. I don't know. I think it's a good song. And also, if you change your mind, take a chance, take a chance by ABBA. Found that one on my own too. And it turns out it's my mom and dad's wedding song. First name song. I was like, this is awesome! My My love of music is connecting me to the past of mom and pa. And like, how many other people would say that, you know? 'Cause people would rather listen to other songs. I don't remember doing these. That's nice. But I did them. The background with this, I'm going to do something crazy. I don't know. This I want to be a parking lot. I will totally try to heavily edit that. But, like, here at the top, there's no light. There's nothing in the background because I don't know what to put there. I want there to be trees, but you know what? I want them to be dark and blend in with the background. But you know what? I can do that in editing. So, I'm totally gonna utilize the airbrush on that one, so. And another ad. Thank you for telling me to stay home. Not like I'm an extrovert and have a life. I'm an artist. God, that's just, oh my gosh. Everybody would agree with me, I'm gonna be honest. It's like, wow, you would really take that shot at us? I mean, first of all, I'm part of the community. It's like being sexist if you're a woman. You can't. So... or making being people jokes. Because I'm a being person. So, you know what? And depending on how true it is, more people will laugh, you know? Like, you know what? That's true, yeah. It's lovely. So. But only if it's not an outsider, because if it's an outsider, that's just not gonna fly well. That's why I say I'm Mexican, and I don't know if I really am. I mean, like, I really am. But I don't know if I look like it, so I'll just not say stuff like that. But I just did. Yeah. I'm trying not to do a lot with that page, you could totally tell where I put the two pieces of paper together. So that's just something that I have to edit out in post. I'm gonna have to do that for every single page. God damn it. Anyways, but I try not to put a lot of detail around it because I have to get rid of like the whole thing. So besides, right here, that's supposed to be a what's it called? A slab of concrete. So that's why I'm leaving that and only that there. But everywhere else, you got to go. So I heard an ELO song, Sweet Talking Woman. That's not this. This one is Turn to Stone. You're coming home. Turn to Stone. But I heard Sweet Talking Woman on the 70s on 7 channel. I was like, wait, Dad, give me here. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah. I listened to 10 hours of songs that day. Didn't repeat a single one once. But that's the song that I really like. That's the only one that I listened to twice. In my blue world. Alright, so you know what? I think that's me done with this page. I can't believe the background took me 2 hours to do. Anyways. Thanks everybody for watching. To everybody who watched. Mark. Talking to you. So that's finally this page done. I'm trying to. I don't know how much longer I have on this issue, but hopefully it's not long because I wanted to get started with another issue. Probably another character too. That's all I'm gonna say. Thanks everybody for watching. I got to, how many songs did I got to? 52. Number 50 on here was It's the Falling in Love by Michael Jackson. So, I know I'm gonna do another live stream, but you know what, who cares? See you then maybe. Bye.